Welcome to this tutorial on Kubernetes Secret Types. In Kubernetes, secrets are objects that store sensitive information like passwords, tokens, and keys. Today, we'll explore three important types of secrets: Opaque, TLS, and Docker config. Each type is designed for specific use cases, and understanding when to use each one is crucial for securing your applications effectively. Kubernetes provides three core secret types that cover most common scenarios. First is Opaque, which handles generic key-value pairs for arbitrary data. Second is TLS, specifically designed to store certificates and private keys for secure communication. Third is Docker config, which manages registry authentication credentials. Each type has a specific structure and purpose, making it easier to manage different kinds of sensitive data in your cluster. Opaque is the default secret type in Kubernetes and the most flexible option available. It allows you to store any key-value pairs you need, making it ideal for arbitrary user-defined data. Opaque secrets store data in base64 encoded format and are commonly used for API tokens, passwords, and custom configuration data. The flexibility of opaque secrets makes them the go-to choice when other specialized types don't fit your requirements. Here's a practical example of an opaque secret. The API version is v1 and the kind is secret. In the metadata, we name it app credentials. The type is explicitly set to opaque. Under the data section, we define our key-value pairs: username with the base64 encoded value, password with its encoded value, and API key with its encoded value. Remember, all values must be base64 encoded before storing them in the secret. TLS secrets are specialized for SSL and TLS operations. They store X509 certificates and private keys needed for secure communication. TLS secrets have two required fields: TLS.crt for the certificate and TLS.key for the private key. These secrets are commonly used with HTTPS Ingress resources to enable secure traffic and for mutual TLS authentication between services. The structured format ensures compatibility with Kubernetes components that expect TLS credentials. Let's look at a TLS secret example. The API version is v1, kind is secret, and we name it TLS certificate in the metadata. The type is kubernetes.io/TLS, which identifies this as a TLS secret. Under the data section, we have two specific keys: TLS.crt, containing the base64 encoded certificate, and TLS.key, containing the base64 encoded private key. These standardized key names allow Kubernetes to automatically recognize and use the certificate data. Docker config secrets handle container registry authentication. When you need to pull images from private registries, Docker config secrets store the necessary credentials securely. They work with private registry access, Docker Hub authentication, and cloud registry credentials. The advantage of using this secret type is that Kubernetes can automatically attach these credentials to pods that need to pull private images, streamlining the authentication process. Here's a Docker config secret example. The API version is v1, kind is secret, and the name is registry credentials. The type is kubernetes.io/dockerconfig, which identifies this as a Docker config secret. Under the data section, there's a single key called .dockerconfig that contains the base64 encoded Docker configuration JSON. This JSON includes the registry URL, username, password, and authentication, token in a format that Docker and Kubernetes understand. To summarize, here's when to use each secret type. Use opaque secrets for general credentials, API keys, and passwords when you need flexibility. Use TLS secrets specifically for SSL certificates needed by Ingress controllers and HTTPS endpoints. Use Docker config secrets when you need to authenticate with private container registries to pull images. Choosing the right secret type ensures your sensitive data is structured correctly and can be easily consumed by the appropriate Kubernetes resources.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.